Sagittarius. Welcome back to There's That Tarot. Welcome to your love reading.
Möchten Sie eine globale Zielgruppe ansprechen?
Möchten Sie?
Registrieren Sie Ihre Unterkunft bei der Führung.
All right. I guess the microphone's working. Y'all hype me up now. Hype me up, Keys. Let's go. Keep me in the algorithm now. Some of y'all could be Christians, okay? Because I'm hearing that song, I told Jesus it would be alright if he changed my name. Okay? So some of y'all are ready to do what I told Scorpio. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. That song is really important to me. Actually, there's a very special Sagittarius in my life that I used to sing that song with all the time. And he would always ask me, come on, let's go sing I Told Jesus. And I don't know why that came up. Maybe he's watching. I love you, honey. But some of y'all could be like, you know what, it's time. It's time to change my name. And the meaning of that song is you should look into that song. Change My Name is the name of the song. In essence, Lord, have your way with me. Okay, so some of y'all could be believers. And I'm telling you, sometimes that's all God wait. Well, not sometimes. God waiting for you. It's like we've been waiting on you. We've been waiting on you. Sometimes you got to get sick of yourself. So some of y'all are sick of it. Some of y'all are sick of it. Okay. And it's almost like God's like, oh, we've been waiting on you. You know, that's just what I'm getting. It's going to be a really good time for you. A lot of change coming into your life. Is this you? Oh, you about to be quite demanding. Oh, you brand new. That's how people gonna be looking at you. Some of y'all, this is already a change that you've made in your life, and people are like, "Who do you think you are?" No, it's who I know that I am. I like it. I really do. I really do. I really do. You're very pretty. You're very handsome. It's something about you that's very attractive. Okay, I just want to look at you real quick. Hold on. Somebody may want to come back to you, but this is, and some of y'all could have been having a hard time moving on from someone until you really. I don't know. I'm just getting. I don't want to say religion. I'm hearing old time religion now. I don't know. Some of y'all grew up in church, specifically the South, possibly, but take out resonate. When you give it to God, and I've been talking about this all day, so I guess this is the message. On and offline, I've been talking about this. I cast. I got it on my wall. I cast this burden on God, and I go free to be loving, harmonious, and happy. Child, I say it about everything: a person, a bill, a problem, a travel plans, or whatever it is that I'm like, ooh, I'm getting stressed. I'm getting stressed. This must not be my battle. It must not be it couldn't be my battle if it got me bent out of shape. And what you need to know is that the song that's playing right now is called There For You by Damian Marley. And he said, you gave precious life to me, so I live my life for you. Baby, we got believers in the house tonight. And I love this. I love this energy because I feel like I can talk to you. I feel like I can talk to you. You gonna see where I'm coming from, Sagittarius. And I really, you need to know that if you're one of those people that have been faithful and true, God ain't forgot about you. God ain't forgot about you. Who forgets one of their children? Think of the best parent that you could have ever asked for. Why would God forget about you? Aww. I'm like feeling like emotional, but we're not doing this right now. Okay. What does inscient mean? Let me see some. Y'all always have me looking shit up. Hold on. I always got to do vocabulary classes when I talk to Sagittarius. No, not incident. Inscient. Inscient? Is it English? If I didn't spell it like that, then why you spelling it like that? Google, you could just do what I said. That would also be nice. I don't know. Maybe that it don't mean nothing. So I could be tripping. Maybe it don't mean nothing, child. I don't know. Maybe there is something because it keep giving me incident, and now I'm getting phenomenon. Are you a phenom? Hell, it could be you. Now I'm hearing the perfect storm. You're gonna really shake things up in life, Sagittarius. You one of those that bring about change. For some of you, you could end up having like a prodigy child, or you could be that. Matter of fact, a lot of Sagittarius that I know are like extraordinary. So I don't know. I'm always gonna sing your praises, Sagittarius, because maybe y'all need to hear that right now. Maybe you need to know. Um, I'm hearing protege. Ah, let's see what this energy is about. This again, somebody wants to come back to you who maybe you haven't been talking to, and you're quite demanding these days. Like I said, like you're gonna be real difficult to please. And it's like they wasn't ready for the happy Sagittarius. They were not ready for the Sagittarius that wasn't moping around or they didn't believe in themselves or just didn't quite see yourself in all of your glory. They wasn't ready for that version of you. They didn't want it, to be honest, because they can't take advantage of that one. So let's see. You said, why do girls keep playing around with guys? I just got dumped, not referring to all. Girls like to play. So do boys. Women, not so much. Hey, don't worry. I've dealt with some little boys too. Little boys, sometimes boys can be 55 years old. Sometimes girls can be 38. you know, I'll pull you a card. Maybe that's something to think about. What type have you been dealing with? What were the red flags along the way? You know, sometimes we gotta do our own reflection, our own inner. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to this song earlier. I like to listen to a lot of reggae because there's a lot of wisdom in that music. And I don't know. I've always been an old soul, and I've always been attracted to old shit. And he said, "So I took a walk inside." And that's all he needed to say to me. Take a walk inside. You said she's 23. Oh, honey. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. You got to take a walk inside, though. It doesn't matter how old you are. Child, some of us are more experienced at younger ages. So it's not always, I don't know. I'm one of those people that, yes, you can be an old soul. You can be mature for your age, but you cannot fake experience. So let this be one of the experiences that you learn from. Somebody's name could be Ambrose. All right. They wasn't ready for the happy version of you, Sagittarius. They wasn't ready for the one that was willing to walk away. I just don't understand how they didn't see that in you, though. I don't know. I'm one of those people that just see the best in people, and that has been detrimental at times. Okay, 'cause sometimes we can get on that potential train and ride it all the way in the wrong direction. You got to look at what people doing. What results are you producing now? I don't want to hear how much money you used to have. Okay, what you doing? What you doing now? What are you doing to bring it in now? What are you doing to be whoever it is that you claiming to be now? So you got to look at the now actions. Some of y'all some hustlers, baby. And sometimes when you put so much of your energy into like whatever your vision is, because that's what I get from a lot of Sagittarius is y'all be focused. Y'all when y'all get on something, y'all be on it. Okay. And sometimes other things can slip through the cracks, like love, like properly vetting people, or just missing red flag. I know what it's like. I'm an Aries. I be busy as hell, and if I got to sit here and babysit you and wonder not if your intentions is good, for me that just felt like a waste of time. Because why wouldn't you be doing what you're supposed to do? But I had to even get out of that because that's you really have to see who's around you sometimes, and pay attention because everybody just sometimes you expect you out of other people. Big mistake. Big mistake. Been one of my biggest mistakes in life, expecting me out of other people. I'm not perfect, but I'm not here to do you wrong. Cause why? So yeah. So some of y'all, is there advice there or what? Be honest with yourself about, like I said, what's being given right now. Are the efforts being properly reciprocated? It doesn't mean that you both have to, like, if you the one that buy the groceries, they got to go buy groceries too. It don't. No, you can buy the groceries. I can buy groceries. You can cook. Are the efforts being reciprocated? I'm a good listener. You're a good communicator. I don't know. It. Well, I think listening. Wait, that needs to be reciprocated. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it's easy to kind of miss those things when you're so busy, but it's not hard to miss. Do I feel taken advantage of right now? You know, you would miss it if it was missing on your check. That's kind of how you need to look at that. Okay. And that is from day one. People are going to come in on their best behavior. But if you're one of those people that are like a hustler and you be on top of stuff, that's consistency. If you making a nice profit off of whatever your hustling is, that's consistency. And there's proof. There's tangible proof of that. What kind of tangible proof are you getting from whoever this is? Is it consistent? It doesn't mean that they don't have um, that they won't uh, have a bad day. It doesn't mean that you're not gonna have a bad day. But is it fair? Are you receiving fair treatment? You could have a bad day at work. They're not gonna pay you less for that. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta whoever this is, where they showing up for you. Somebody could have put their career. You was this you? I feel like this might have been you. Yeah, you could be a workaholic. You could be a workaholic. Maybe this is where you are kind of taking accountability and apologizing to someone for where things could have gone wrong because I think you were expecting somebody to just behave because you got to work. It says, I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm willing to put in the time and effort because I don't want to lose you. Is this them too? Yeah, both of y'all could have, you both could be like career people. One of you could be a little obsessed with work. The other of you very ambitious. So it could have been a bit of a tumbleweed. I'm hearing doo 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 doo. Those old western. I don't know why I'm getting that, but y'all's schmeck's life could have dried up because both of y'all work too much. There's something like that, like the intimacy. Something was lost in trying to build. Okay, and somebody could like to mess around with people at their job too. So yeah, and the other thing I'm getting here is hmm, is this what I'm? Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know which one of y'all did that, but uh, it's like, well, what you won't do, Sally at work would love to do. So I don't know. Something like that could have went down, or Timothy at work would love to do. So whoever did it, or whoever, I don't know, was this actual? Did somebody actually go through with it, or is there just there could have been a lot of flirtation? I'm not maybe not full on, but somebody most definitely was suspecting like, okay, what you got going on at work or whatever like that. Because usually, if you a workaholic, I don't know why I'm getting the medical field. If you work like that, baby, you see them people more than you see your partner. Um, and that could have been a thing. Sometimes we build stronger relationships with our coworkers because we round their ass all the time. Where did you two lose sight of each other? Is what I'm wondering. Just waiting. There was a lot of waiting. It was like a lot. I don't think that either you weren't prioritized, they weren't, or there were ways that you both weren't prioritizing each other. And then by the time we get home, I'm too tired to fight with you about whatever you are concerned about. So I got to get up and go back to work tomorrow, something like that. And so it was kind of easy for this is like infidelity playground. All you got to do is feel unappreciated, ignored. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's unfortunate. You may even feel like, damn, this feel like a setup because it's like how somebody didn't want to wait anymore. I don't want to wait for you to love me anymore. I feel like that's how someone feels, and I don't know which one of y'all are apologizing this for this. Maybe both of you are apologizing for not making enough time. I've even had to kind of come to terms with the fact that I wasn't making enough time for my family. Sometimes we're so busy chasing our goals that we forget why we're doing it. And my family was definitely the reason that I was doing it. So make sure you checking in. This is a very real reading. I really like that. Um, I think feelings are going to subside, not for each other, but like the negative feelings between the two of you. This is actually something that could work out, to be honest with you. This is like all is not lost in your reading, Sagittarius. Somebody could be from the island. Um, whatever island. I'm getting more Caribbean vibes. This person can't stop thinking about you, so I do feel like there's a very there's a strong attachment. It's like the longer we don't talk, the more attached I feel to you. So it's the outcome between y'all. Well, somebody remembers the time, and it could be you or them, where it was just different. And I feel like a lot of trust may have been lost in the process of the changes. And for some of you, this will be irreconcilable. For others of you, you may have one more go round with this person. But whoever felt that absence, like strong, like I don't know if I want to live my life like this type of strong, may not be giving this another chance. Cause it's like I need you here. What else is the point of being in a relationship if I can't be with the person that I love for real? And there's this shadow side that I'm always worried about because everybody at your job is fine or whatever that is. It's like for someone, this may be irreconcilable. But what I do see is this you. Someone is becoming a better person because of this. I will say that they are working on themselves. Like whoever this is actually working on themselves, especially um, because you so demanding. And it's like they are doing it for you too. I'm hearing it because of you. So it's like if I can't do it for you, I'm still gonna do it because of you. I had somebody say to me, "Well, you just gonna make me better for the next person." Great, great. What's wrong with that? It sounds heartless, but it's really not. I mean, I wouldn't want you to go do this to somebody else. To be honest, I'm not a fucked up person. So if you better because of something I influenced, good on me. I don't know what to tell you. Like sometimes the bridge has been burnt. Um, and other times I don't know, but I refuse to hold bitterness in my heart because I can't move on with my life with that in my heart. So I'm an Aries. We real short term with negative feelings. I'm not a grudge holder. So if this is someone that you become a better person because of, or they become a better person because of, whatever. Um, somebody might be mad about this though. I don't know. Because I do understand how someone could be mad at me for saying that. But it's kind of offensive that you said it anyway. Because again, I imagine that you could have been better with me, but could this have happened while y'all were still together? Like, could this person have improved while y'all were still? Yeah, they could have. They just doing they wasn't listening. They weren't worried about it until you were serious. This person left you hurt. Look, sad to be all right. I'll be back. Didn't even realize how bad they hurt your feelings right there, did they? What was on their mind when they just walked out like that? Oh, plenty fish in the sea. Ah, Sagittarius is tripping. Let me go talk to somebody. You know, let me go talk to somebody else. This person don't deserve another chance with you. Now that I pull them cards, so let this be a lesson learned to them. If they become better for someone else, and you know what I told that person too? I said, "You really think you're gonna be perfect with the next person?" Sometimes you got to look at it like that too. I'm like, baby, you had a long way to go when it came to me. It usually takes a few tries, and not with everybody, not with everybody, but with this person. So, and when you know, you know. So it is what it is. God bless them. God bless you. Like the video if this resonated. Hype me up if this resonated. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.